everybody. It's Lonely Springy or Springy, call me short by TLS, but it doesn't matter. So welcome to a maybe a long video, or this could be maybe longer as it goes. So today we're gonna be so I'm recording this as it hits Friday Night Funkin's second anniversary. Because I want to talk about that too, and its controversy and drama and stuff, and of course Genshin impacts fandom and community as well. So we're gonna talk about the FNAF SFM community which happened on Twitter, which while I'm talking, I'll like show you the screenshots that happened. So right now as I'm posted saying, so right now as I'm showing you these screenshots were a few days old, which that happened last week, of course. So there was a bit of a mix up going in with of course with the finite spec, which I'm not gonna say the whole entire, just the finite spec. So they had a like a submissions for hiring submissions. So there was that happened. So there was that because I was there too when the submissions were about to start doing, when the submissions were holding and stuff. So and that person that got hired was Jason. He was one of the team members um so he created a like shitpost account on his Twitter, joking about 9/11, and then of course doing saying racial slurs and stuff. um and this led up to like a big argument in the FNF SFM community, because it really just drove everyone upset, and this also affected some people that were in that. This also affected people in the LGBTQ community, because he says something about he said he has a few trans friends. Okay, yeah, we get it that you have a few trans friends. Yes, we understand, Jason. We know. I know you. Like, don't think I don't know you, dude. You're dating someone, which I have no problem with, because I mean that's you, dude. I'm not gonna have like a problem with that. So while that happened, he posted like a bunch of racial slurs, and I'm assuming the team. I'm not really gonna like, if the finite spec is watching this, like like they did apologize. He did apologize for like the inconvenience, and they really disgusted by Jason's humor, which of course people should know this by now, that Jason's an asshole. And of course, a bunch of people, like I think some of his friends, like Sar G was in it, and then I don't think Jason knows Toilets, because he was part of the mix up as well. And this like led a bunch of people to get really angry at him, but he didn't really give a shit, because I'm pretty sure he was just laughing about it and stuff. And the finite, and of course this also meant to cancel the finite, which I mean it had a good run, and of course people, they were working their asses off, and I was really excited for the FNAF 2. I was really excited to see um the FNAF 2 model pack, but I guess since it's cancelled, I'm pretty sure we're gonna get released. And then FNAF 3, I'm pretty sure, I think they were doing FNAF 3, but I don't know if that's cancelled or not. So yeah, well, thank you very much, Finite's pack. Thank you very much, Finite's pack, for giving us these accurate type of models that were based off the game. And thank you very much for all your support. And yeah, just next time, be aware of who you're hiring, because this whole this whole entire like controversy should have happened, because you guys should have known that Jason was an asshole, because I know him very well, and he does all this stupid shit, but it doesn't matter. All right, so that is out of the way. So let us let's continue on with the yes, here we are, and okay, so here we are in the beloved world of Friday Night Funkin'. Well, this is the Friday Night Funkin' world, which is created by Nevi, so shoutouts to him that made the world, and of course the people, the art, and of course the people that, and of course the avatars that people make. So shout out to all you guys out there. So it's Friday Night Funkin's second second anniversary. Okay, so Friday Night Funkin', man, how do I begin? I loved Friday Night Funkin' in its entirety, but what do I love? Oh, I love the mods. I love the music, the art, and of course the sprites from each of the like type of like you know development team and whatnot. So, Friday Night Funkin' is now officially 2 years old now, and apparently, what about the community itself? Um, folks, community itself is, I'm just gonna say it's not doing too well. As it seems, more mods keep getting cancelled. Of course, this year the Sonic.exe mod was cancelled due to controversy of drama. With the controversy of drama between lots of people and adding like other EXCs in the game, which of course that pretty much stressed out the whole entire dev team and whatnot. Um, there were more mods getting cancelled, such as Tails Gets Trolled, but that mod did not get cancelled anymore since it got revived, I guess. Sonic Rhythm Rush got cancelled, and of course the recent mod that has been blowing people's minds, which is the MCM Mistful Crimson Morning, a SpongeBob mod, SpongeBob mod contributing all the creepypastas of SpongeBob, and of course like all the YouTube media and stuff, So, and yesterday, and even yesterday or 2 days ago, I posted a tweet saying that, "Hey leakers, hey, it's your time." And of course, the dev team, one of the devs got really upset at me because one, it was just here's the thing, it was just a joke. Two, they got butthurt when I said leakers. So this is the problem with this community. This is the problem with this community has. It's just that this community, like by far, it just really sucks. And lucky enough, I'm outside of its fandom. I'm outside of its fandom, and of course I'm really outside of its fandom and whatnot, because there's like tons of like stuff I could talk about in this video, but I'm pretty sure it's gonna make it like pretty long. But Friday Night Funkin' itself, the base game is good, but people just tend in this game is not for kids. It's like there's literally, and yet kids still play this, and yet you see a bunch of kids on TikTok doing random shit with Friday Night Funkin' and stuff. It's crazy, And for the most part of the most part of the entirety of this community, it's just that it's I can't really say it because Friday Night Funkin' in this community is just shit. I lucky enough, I'm not part of like no type of mod team. I'm not in the community stuff. I'm outside of the community spying on whatever. And of course, one of my friends put against me, but I don't really give a shit about them. Oh yeah, killer, yeah. Since you wanna go ahead and yes, I don't really care. This has nothing to do with the video. I just want to say this to Killer. I just want to say this one thing to you. Yeah, you probably don't. Yeah, because you sent me that DM saying that I went ahead and yeah. So yeah, I want to tell you this, Killer. Yeah, as you're watching this video, yeah, I was the one that fucking screenshotted that shit because one, you're talking shit to people that have done nothing to you, and yet you're gonna fucking say shit behind their back. It hurts them, such as Funtime Foxy Fox. That's sensitive because she's been through a lot. Like, and you're talking shit about Nox as Ben because you know what she's going through. She went through a breakup with Wolfie, because you're just here just blacklisting people. Yeah, I screenshotted that shit. So yeah, get exposed. I don't care, even if Blur. I mean, yeah. You want to go ahead talk shit, and then you want to see me. You want to see my real personality and shit. The fact that I had to come up and say it was just a joke. Let me just say this to everyone in the FNF community. When I say leakers, y'all are so sensitive. Y'all are so sensitive to when I said leakers. You guys are so sensitive. It's like this community can't take a joke. When I said legal. I meant it as a joke. Apparently, people are too sensitive over it, and yet it makes people angry, and yet even concerns pedophiles in this community. And yet they don't give a shit, and once they improve, they're gonna go ahead and keep fucking up again, because of course that technically ruins the whole entire community in this in any type of shape or form. Because honestly, I can go ahead and list a bunch of things in this community, but at the same time, this community's ass. All you guys need to improve in the community. If not, then I don't really care. I mean, I'm gonna love Friday Night Funkin'. I'm gonna love all the mods that come out, because that's what I love. I love Friday Night Funkin'. But all you guys just want to be absolute dickheads about it, and, like, especially you, Killer. Yeah, you're the one that's part of this shit too. So don't think I'm gonna exclude you out of this shit too. Right, so since I'm done talking about Friday Night Funkin', we're gonna move on to the last part of this community, which is of course Genshin Impact itself. So I'll transition myself out of this type of. Alright, so now we are into the last part of this community, which of course has to do with Genshin. Who am I might be asking? I'm Tainari, of course, one of my other favorite characters in Genshin Impact, because Tainari is pretty cool. So let's talk about Genshin Impact in this community. So Genshin Impact in this community is by far one of the shittiest communities one of the shittiest communities I ever heard. Because there was a video I saw a video saying that Hoyoverse is racist because of tone of skin, like with Sino was how his skin is, because apparently in Wednesday and on Sumeru, this has to do with all Egypt stuff, and apparently people were calling out Hoyoverse for being racist. I mean, like, I don't really. I mean, like, I mean, I don't really care. I mean, I would. I mean, I do care, but at the same time, people just have this particular argument about, like, whenever Genshin Impact just goes on and whatnot, because it's saying, "Oh, Genshin Impact is racist. Genshin Impact doesn't really care about this color that's in." You gotta realize that Hoyoverse is a Japanese type of, like, a type of Japanese company. Yes, they might have heard. They might have heard of all these types of things that were going on in this community, but what are these things, you might be asking? Racism? That's a fact. You can look at sign, for example, and say, "Oh, he's not black. He's, he's not black." But look at the tone of his skin. It's it's a bit dark. And what about the other characters, and the characters that have all the Egyptian names? Yes, that's based in ancient Egyptian stuff. But but you guys in the in this terrible community is like like you guys just, like, really want to just get really upset over, like, the tiniest little things in this community. This is why, like, the Genshin fandom itself is like, the problem is with this community. The problem is in this community is that you guys need to, like, like, in every single type of community. If I'm friend, fucking, of course, Genshin itself, y'all need to, like, learn how to, like, calm down. Like, if you can't calm down, then I really don't know what to tell you guys. But let's not get off track. Let's not get off track for a minute, because I love Genshin Impact. My girlfriend got me into it because I was bored. Like, I want to play some new games, and Genshin Impact is now, like, my addiction to this game. And now I have, like, I have, like, 4 mains that I don't currently have right now, because I have, like, some of the mains I have, but literally Genshin Impact in this community, you Genshin Impact in this community, you guys have been Genshin Impact's fandom community. You guys are shit. I really hope that this community improves, such as Friday Night Funkin', of course, FNF community itself, which this has to do with all the controversy, all this type of drama, because apparently every single type of community has criteria. As for me myself, because I don't want I don't want to say my race on this because I like I get it. People are mad that there's no like black characters in the game that have you not seen the skin tones of like the characters in the game? Like you guys are just gonna get upset at Hoyoverse for you guys gonna get really upset at Hoyoverse for just saying, oh, apparently Hoyoverse is racist and they don't care about black people. Like what? They literally there's like literally tons of like dark toned skin people that are like in Genshin. Like you guys are just gonna say Hoyoverse is racist? Well, I guess you gotta call them out because the- it's that Japanese company. They really can't do nothing about it. If you have a problem with it, don't play Genshin. Or if you don't want to look at Genshin Impact stuff, just get it out. Just don't play Genshin Impact. It's not my whole entire thing. You guys want to be toxic in this community because you guys just get mad over like little things in this community. Like this is the problem that I have with everything in this community, with every single type of every single type of community that people have. And now this concludes my videos. What are my thoughts on all these communities and fandoms? They're all shit. They need to improve, especially Friday Night Funkin' itself, because Friday Night Funkin' needs to improve in its community. So, yeah. Anyways, guys, this is Lonely Springy saying that goodbye, and then of course Friday Night Fungin, Friday Night Fun community, your community is shit, and I hope it'll continue to die, and I hope the community needs to improve as well. So yeah. Anyways, goodbye everyone, and I'll see you guys in the next video. All right, peace out everybody, and I'll see you guys next time. Later.